Alright guys, so here's another non-comic Lantern Corps that I wanted to talk about. I did Sinestro Corps, and I decided, let's go from fear to greed. Because I feel like, yeah, that's a logical step. Fear, greed, whatever. So, yeah, let's talk about who could be accepted into the Orange Lantern Corps. Who has enough greed in their body to want to be, deserving of an orange ring. Now, right out the gate, Smaug from the Lord of the Rings series. Reason I picked Smaug is because the dude is willing to kill for a hoard of treasure, and even said that I will not part with a single gold coin. Yeah, Gollum would also be an acceptable member, but the reason I chose Smaug is because he's a lot more, he's killed hundreds for gold, whereas Gollum's only killed a handful of people. Maybe 5, not counting goblins, that he's killed and eaten. But yeah, with, sorry, I lost my train of thought, but yeah, with Smaug, he more or less destroyed an entire, he ruined Erebor, he drove the dwarves out of their homeland, and, yeah. Oh yeah, it's raining if the mic picks that up, I don't know. But yeah, that's the reason I put Smaug, is because he decimated an entire civilization for gold. If that doesn't earn you an orange ring in the Orange Lantern Corps, then yeah, I don't know what is. And you may be thinking, well, Smaug's a dragon, to which I respond with, Mogo's a planet. And the Anti-Monitor's a universe-eating giant. And they got accepted into cores. So, I think a dragon can be allowed into it. Plus, in the Transformers Justice League crossover that was supposed to happen, we were supposed to have Optimus as a member of the Green Lantern Corps. Just let that sink in. So if a giant robot can be let in, I don't see why not a dragon can be allowed into the Orange Lantern Corps. Anyway, but yes, Gollum would also be would probably also be accepted. His greed is also great, and plus, Gollum is the character that Larfleeze was mostly based on. So yeah, of course. But yeah, Gollum and Smaug for the Orange Lantern Corps. Now, I would initially when I did this the first time around, I added Stan from Gravity Falls in there, because Stan is a pretty greedy person. But at the end of the series, he kind of lost his greed. Well, he's still a little greedy, but now he's reconciled with his family, and now he's made better on it. Wow, it is coming down. Anyway. Also, I would have put Gideon in here, but Gideon is also, Gideon by the end of the series has let go of his greed. He's accepted friends and whatnot. So, yeah, Gideon and Stan no longer would have orange rings, but if this was earlier in the series, yeah, they would probably be, holding an orange ring right now, both of them. So, there you go with them. Those are Orange Lanterns right out the gate. For another Orange Lantern, I would say Fire Lord Ozai would also be another person to wield an orange ring, whereas his daughter Azula is a very well-feared character. Ozai is a very greedy one. He really wants to have he's really greedy about glory and ending what his grandfather started. So Sozin, his father or great-grandfather, I can't remember which, but yeah, he wants to finish what Sozin started with the 100-Year War. He wants to put an end to it, and he wants everyone to be under the Fire Nation flag. He wants the whole world under his thumb. So if that doesn't earn you a Orange Lantern ring, I don't know what does. Yes, he'd probably also be, a yellow ring might be under his, in his hand as well, but I think an orange ring seems more like him, because he's more about, he's more about wanting it all. Same with this other character. Master Cyclonus from Stormhawks. Again, you could easily see her as a Sinestro Corps member, but the reason why I put her as an Orange Lantern is because she wants the whole kingdom under her control, much like with Ozai, where he wants it all. Remember, one of the major reasons why Lex Luthor was accepted into the Orange Lantern Corps was because he wanted it all. He wanted power, and not just money wise. He didn't want all the monies. he wanted everyone listening to him, and that's kind of what Cyclonus wants as well. So I think Cyclonus would be getting an orange ring. Yeah, just Orange Lantern Cyclonus. Isn't that a terrifying thought? Anyway, so who else would be members of the Orange Lantern Corps? In terms of other Stormhawks characters, Captain Scrapulous, who is the captain of the Merc Raiders. Yeah, Captain Scrapulous, he's obsessed with gold, he and his whole crew, but him most of all, he's a very shady, very greedy type character, so yeah, he would definitely get an orange ring. Captain Scrapulous would definitely be also getting an Orange Lantern ring. In terms of other characters, Jabba the Orange Lantern Jabba. Jabba the Hutt as an Orange Lantern. Just picture that for a second. The dude was the head of a criminal family, and he ruled an entire territory in space, and he always wanted to expand it. And more credits the better. So yeah, if I was to pick any character from the Star Wars universe that would probably get an orange ring, it would be Jabba the Hutt. Next to that would probably be Dengar. Either Dengar. I wouldn't put but yeah, there are a few other characters, but I think Jabba definitely gets it, because he actually controlled an entire sector in the Outer Rim territory, so Orange Lantern Jabba the Hutt would be, terrifying in and of itself. What more do I need to say about that? Orange Lantern Jabba. Yeah. It's really hard to find, definitively greedy characters. You could say, what about Scrooge Mcduck? Scrooge Mcduck, the main thing with being an Orange Lantern is that you care nothing but your avarice. You care nothing much. You don't really care much for anything else outside of your own avarice. So Scrooge doesn't get an orange ring, much like with Stan and Gideon, because they kind of evolved past their greed, really. So yeah, they would definitely be, Scrooge wouldn't be getting an orange ring. Trying to think who else. Eddie, for shits and giggles, Eddie from Ed, Edd and Eddy would definitely be getting an orange ring. But then again, at the end of when the big picture show happened, he lost that ring. Tell you who would be getting an orange ring now that I think about it: Swindle from Transformers. I guess you could call him the de facto leader. Well, Swindle wasn't really the leader. It was Onslaught who was the leader. He was like the second in command, really. But Swindle lived up to his name, that he just loved getting money. He just loved getting, energon or credits or whatever. Any form of currency he loved getting his hands on, no matter how dirty and underhanded it went. And yeah, he kind of started a few problems for Cybertron. But yeah, Swindle definitely would be getting an Orange Lantern ring. So yeah, there's another giant robot getting a ring. I would even venture, if he were still alive, Joffrey from Game of Thrones would also probably be getting a orange ring. Joffrey, that greedy little bastard. But yeah, Joffrey would also be getting an orange ring. I would even venture to guess that Walder Frey. Walder Frey would also be getting one. There's a few other characters. Daenerys' brother, who, if he were still alive and didn't get killed off by if he didn't get killed off in Season 1, he'd probably also be getting an orange ring as well. Can't really think of anyone else. I mean, there's so many greedy characters out there, and I'm pretty sure you guys can think of several as well. So you guys tell me, what non-comic characters could you see as part of the the Orange Lantern Corps? Another character I just thought of, I can't believe I didn't think of this sooner. But yeah, Cobra Commander. Cobra Commander wanted the whole world under his control, and he would stop at nothing to get it. So, pretty greedy bastard. Yeah, Cobra Commander would definitely be getting an orange ring. So there you go, guys. But you guys tell me, what characters could you see as members of the Orange Lantern Corps? What non-comic characters could you see as members of the Orange Lantern Corps? Just comment below, let me know, and once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.